Hey guys, happy good Easter Sunday, man. How y'all guys doing? Happy good Resurrection Easter Sunday. How y'all doing? Okay? Did y'all go to church today? I bet a lot of y'all did. Anyways, I know I did. But guys, today for Easter, you already know what time it is. Every time it become a holiday, and this is the thing now. This is the thing we do now. Okay? So this is hold on. This is Easter Scary Story, and as you can see by the art, this is the same person who made that Valentine's one. What in the world do we be reacting to? So let's get into it, guys. Let's go. I'm ready.
Every Easter, I usually sit at home and
That's
enjoy
loud.
my day off. Then go to the store and buy all the discounted chocolate. But this year, my friend, Nathan, invited me to his family's annual Easter party. He just needed a +1, and he mentioned that there would be an all-you-can-eat buffet. So I was automatically sold. We drove down a forest for a long time, and I noticed that there are no houses for miles. He explained to me that his family spreads eggs all throughout the woods, and that the kids usually don't finish until nighttime.
No.
I found the idea pretty strange,
No.
because who takes Easter to that extent? When we approached the home, all the kids were outside, surrounding someone in a bunny costume. Despite the rest of the family members dressed in fancy clothing, the bunny costume looked kinda low quality. Before I could get a closer look at the bunny, Nathan led me inside to say hello to his extended family.
I don't like that bunny.
Even from the first glance, I could tell that this wasn't an ordinary family. They had some sort of strange aura to them. They asked me normal questions at first, like where I went to school and if I had a job. Then, the questions started to get more strange. Like, what's your biggest fear? Or, do you believe in God? The questions were...
What? How is that last question weird? I'm sorry. When did believing in God was a weird thing? When was that weird? That was never... Bro, don't even think about it right now. This thing keep messing with me. But how is that a weird... This Roku just likes to talk. And talk.
red flags. But I thought they seemed more noisy than dangerous.
Circuit...
After a couple of
How is that
awkward
weird?
conversations,
I don't get that.
it was time to start the Easter egg hunt.
Circuit... I don't get it because it makes no sense. Look, man. I ain't forcing you to believe in God, but mate, I can't seem to find that weird.
Everyone gathered around
That's like
outside,
a normal question. That's like an
as Nathan's grandfather
almost
stood
everyday
between
question.
us and the forest. He let out a whistle, and all the kids charged towards the dark woods. Even though Nathan and I were much older than them, his family insisted we participated too,
No.
because of how many eggs were spread out.
No.
So I raced into the forest too, leaving him behind. Most of the eggs were hidden in obvious places, so my bag filled up pretty quickly. I was in the middle of clearing an area before I heard leaves crunching.
Nope.
I paused.
I'm turning
and stood
around,
still.
cuz
Then began
I'm about to
hearing whistling
beatbox anybody behind me.
coming from deeper in the woods.
Nah.
Through the
See, that's the
unsettling
sign
silence,
that we turn around.
I realized a little further down the path was a cave.
Just
I thought this would have been a
what I'm
really
saying?
good place to hide eggs, so I walked inside to explore. The cave was dark and twisted
Why
unnaturally,
did you go in the cave?
so I used my phone flashlight to brighten up the path. Instead of
So this is last girl from the last episode. Hope you get body right now.
Easter egg.
I'm just kidding. It's like I hope you get eaten a lot.
came across something that chilled me to my core. It was a creepy Easter egg bunny from before. As soon as we made eye contact, I sprinted out of there. I've never run that fast in my life. After feeling like he was off my tail, I sat down and caught my breath behind a tree. Before I knew what was happening, the bunny's head popped out from the other side. I really thought I was about to get murdered in those woods. Instead, it put an egg into my hand and uttered 2 words.
Open it.
I was reluctant
Open it.
and unsure what the bunny was getting out of this. Sick pleasure? I opened it slowly and watched as a still wet, human eyeball fell out and into my hand. This time, I couldn't hold in my scream. The man in the costume slowly lifted up his mask, revealing his equally horrified face. That's when I realized he wasn't the bad guy here. The bunny pointed north and told me to run as far as possible until I came across the road again. After that, I just needed to keep following it until I made it out of the forest. I turned around to see where he was pointing, and when I looked back, he was gone.
Huh?
Without missing a beat, I ran off towards the road in fear of what would happen if I stayed. By the time it got dark outside, I just barely made it back onto the path. My phone wasn't getting any service, so it was impossible to call anyone. However, I spotted a light shining down a dark path. It was a car driving down the road. So I ran out into the street and waved my arms frantically.
She about to get hit.
Surprisingly, the car stopped
Oh.
and let me inside. I thanked the driver, but she was silent. She asked me where I wanted to go, and I told
She already weird.
her I was fine, as long as I got out of
She
this
already
forest.
tweaking.
At first she kind of laughed, and joked about how creepy the woods were. I told her I couldn't agree more, and felt the adrenaline rush leaving my body. I was so exhausted from running all day that I ended up falling asleep during the car ride. When I woke
You fell asleep during the car ride? Dude, you fell asleep in this woman's car. This woman could take her anywhere while she's sleeping in that car. Bruh. She could literally kidnap her, bruh.
up, she was parked back in the familiar driveway. A sinister smile spread across her face as she turned to me. You said you wanted to get out of the forest, right? Why don't you come inside for some tea? That's when I realized this was her plan all along. She was part of this sick and demented family. Even though I struggled, she yanked me by my hair and led me back to the front yard, where everyone started off. The kids' faces were stained with red, but I could tell they were still hungry for something more. Once I saw the empty bunny costume on the floor, I knew there was no escape. Thank you for watching.
Sucker, they was cannibals, bruh. Sucker, this next one is another one, another Easter freaking story. What the freak is that? Look, that mask look like he got it from Walmart. Alright, look at the cracks in the mask. Sucker, that's from the dang dollar store. What is that? Freaking. What is that? Is that a blue? That's freaking berry stain on your shirt.
I grew up in a very Christian community in Virginia. We would always go
Why she say that like that was a bad thing?
all out with celebrations following Mass. But this year, I had to go straight home. No egg hunt and no Easter bunny. It also didn't help that my dad was deployed for the next few months. He usually dressed up as the Easter bunny. I knew I shouldn't have complained though. My mom tried her best by baking a cake and hiding Easter eggs all around the house and garden for me to find. Oh, time to take the cake out of the oven. There are 2 more eggs hidden. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Are you sure about that?
She probably buried it near the spring flowers she had just planted. Got it. The Easter Bunny? What?
Ain't the freaking Easter Bunny.
There. Is this your house? Happy Easter. Would you like a bunny?
No, sir, I don't like a bunny. Look, I don't take things from strangers. And by the way, the fact that you look so dirty with that dirty costume, bruh. So guy got Kool-Aid on his freaking suit, man. I don't know if that's Kool-Aid or something else.
No, thank you. Okay, your loss. Do you want to play a game, little girl?
I ain't lost. I think you was the one that's lost, buddy. Bruh. My dude just took a huge chunk out of that rabbit, bruh. Where the other half of that rabbit go, bruh? Dude, there ain't no way. He just ate the half of that rabbit like that, bruh. You was not normal.
No. Hippity hop. Let's hop over to the bridge.
What, so you
I
can
have
push me off?
chocolates and peeps, eggs full of treats. Come on, hop with me. Hippity hoppity. Fine, this is no longer your property. It suddenly pulled out a hatchet from behind its back and started chasing me around the garden. It took every ounce of energy in me to not look back and to keep running as fast as I could. Sally, want a slice now?
I highly doubt Sally's okay.
Where did you go?
Sally's dead.
Mom! Oh, a mama bunny, huh? A mate. Time to multiply.
Not the cow.
Hippity hoppity. Hippity hoppity. My mom saw me running towards her and immediately opened the door. What? Sally, hurry! Get in!
What, she see him
And
too?
thankfully, I stepped foot inside in the nick of time.
Why?
My mom immediately slammed the door shut, just as the bunny man was about to get inside. Bunny man tried to break the window with the hatchet. And immediately, the alarm system went off. Mom ran to the kitchen drawer and pulled out Dad's gun.
I'm about to comment on the fact that does not look like a real gun. That look like a paintball gun. But look how she holding the gun. She holding that junk sideways. Look at her face, bruh.
Then pointed it at him and told him he had 5 seconds to leave. I'll be back, little Sally. And like that, he turned around and hopped away. The cops arrived a few minutes later, and they couldn't believe
That dude was clearly on acid.
that the bunny man had returned after decades. The following morning, when we stepped outside to leave for my granny's house, we saw headless bunny bodies all over our lawn. So we decided that we were going to move to a less rural area.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely never want to do another egg hunt or see another Easter bunny again.
Not the cow.
God bless, Chief. Those were some of the weirdest stories I think I just found online. Oh, I'm done. Happy. Wait, what goes first? Hold on. I know the Happy Easter thing, but what goes before that? Usually in church, we put something first before that. Happy Resurrection Day? You know, I mean, it's Easter and it's Resurrection Day. So, I'm going to just say both Happy Easter and Happy Resurrection Day. Yeah, God bless them out.